好，各位嘉宾午安。那我们的话，时间的话已经差不多了，目前12点钟，那我们就正式开始。那欢迎各位的话，由我们的社团法人台湾侍酒师协会所举办的2022台湾最佳侍酒师大赛。那基本上我们这边再过几分钟会正式开始。这边的话，先为各位简单一下介绍我们这边的会场。在我们的门口入口处的部分的话，在左手边，也是各位左手边有一个安排一张 table， 它上面有各式的酒杯。那酒杯的部分的话，可以大家自行取用。而在后方会场后方有不同的厂商有去提供不同的产品、饮品，甚至酒类，那也都非常欢迎各位自己随时下去取用。好，紧接着的部分的话，我们会为各位去介绍这次的决赛的4名的参赛者。那我们先请4名参赛者进场，那我们大家给他们一个掌声好吗？来，我们欢迎选手。我们选手很害羞哦。来，选手来这边请，这边请。来，麻烦这边依序排开，1、2、3、4，然后我们面向观众。来，1、2、3、4，好，稍待一会。那我们会随着我们的一个大会规定，我们会先使用抽签的方式来去决定我们今天的顺序。来，今天的签筒很可爱，不要客气。当然当然，想要抽到几号？来，好，麻烦将号码给大家看一下。来，已经决定好顺序了吗？好，我来看一下。好，2、3，这个是看1，好，也是。好，麻烦2号、3号、4号选手跟随着我们的工作人员，然后继续回到我们的一个休息室。来，秘书长在那边，或者是跟着 Spark。对，好，留着，谢谢。1号选手，麻烦这边请。对，这边的话，先帮各位别个小蜜蜂。对。好，在别小蜜蜂之时的时候，那也麻烦各位今天的手机或者是各类的电子产品，麻烦帮我关成震动或者是静音。除此之外的话，如果想要拍照、纪念打卡，任何都麻烦也帮我关闭闪光灯啊，以不要影响比赛前提下，然后再去进行它的摄影。好。除此之外的话，在1号选手准备时，也跟各位介绍今天的主持人。那他是我们的曾4号先生。那4号的话是我们2020年台湾最佳侍酒师的冠军。那今天就会去带领我们的参赛者一起去享受今天的比赛。那我们就欢迎4号。
Test， 说太大声。Test， 1 2 1 2 1 2 Test， 喂 Test。Test. Okay.
All right. Everything's okay?
Good.
Let's just introduce yourself to everyone and also check your microphone is fine.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ricky. I'm from Taichung. I work in Windsor Hotel now. Okay. Nice to meet you.
Fantastic. So, today I will be your Metro D.
Yes.
We're gonna go for a couple of working stations. Please follow me here. Please stand here. It's fine. Good. So, your workshop number 1. Here we have a table of 4 guests. Here, and Mr. Hong is the host. Mr. Hong and Miss Chen, would like to start their lunch with a glass of champagne and prefer a standard brut champagne. Miss Zhang, a lady here, would like to have a cocktail sidecar. Mr. Zhen, the other side. The gentleman would like to have a cocktail stinger. You have 6 minutes. Are you ready?
Could you repeat again?
Of course. Here we have a table of 4 guests, and Mr. Hong is the host. Mr. Hong and Miss Chen would like to start their lunch with a glass of champagne and prefer a standard brut champagne. Miss Jiang, the lady here would like to have a cocktail of sidecar, and Mr. Zheng, the gentleman here, would like to have a cocktail stinger. Here is your station. You have 6 minutes. Your time start now.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ricky. I'm serving in the restaurant. I will serve you tonight afternoon dinner, lunch. Thank you. Sir, this one is our Grimley champagne and standard brut. I will serve you to this one. Yeah. Okay, thank you. The Grimley, this champagne is very famous because this also use the big show and from the very festival to use champagne. It's used a very percentage of cuvee and also have reserve wine to make this champagne. It's more acidity and also have a soft body. Cork condition is good. May I take it first? Thank you. Fantastic. The temperature is good to suitable to drink now. Could you take it first? Okay. Thank you. This is a very high acidity with citrus fruit flavor, so I suggest can pair with some orange tartar. I put the bottle in the ice to keep cool. And another one is a sidecar. It's very classical cocktail. It's use control and the brandy to make with sour sweet. And this, I use the base cognac from the France is Blanche, and it use the premier oak to aging. That is your sidecar. Stinger is used brandy base also, and this one will make with the maintain blanche is very fruity, and also use orange juice to make. more fruity and the sweetness is good to appropriate start the lunch. Sir, this is Stinger. Thank you. After this, the aperitif, I will serve you as a recommend our white wine for white fish fillet. It's good to for the first starter, and the chef we use the fennel sauce to make. And the main course today, I will have premier rib eyes. I suggest can order our just from France. It's from Cao Malbec. It's more dark fruit and oak and the spice can make with our gravy sauce with the beef, and also can make with. And the dinner, our restaurant have by glass. It's Sauternes very premier vintage. It's 1989. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sounds lovely, the drinks.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, getting a little bit better.
Okay,
Right, good. So, we have now here workshop number 2.
Yes.
Here is the menu. These 4 guests ordered. They would like you to recommend one wine to pair with each course. In addition, recommend one spirit to pair with the dessert.
Could you repeat again?
Of course. Here is a menu that 4 guests have ordered. They would like you to recommend one wine to pair with each course. In addition, recommend one spirit to pair with the dessert. You have 3 minutes and the time starts now.
Okay. Good afternoon. And this setting menu, the appetizer we use the aging scallop and the pickled kiwi fruit. So I suggest this one can pair with our white wine, and you can use more grapes and green fruit like from France, Loire Valley is used. Sancerre, Sauvignon Blanc. I suggest the vintage is 2010. 2010, yeah, it's good, suitable, and very tertiary character can make with. And the main course, roasted lamb rack, I suggest can pair with our new world from the Barossa Valley. It can make with the Shiraz, and the ganache and mouvet is blend to make with the kumbu and the salut spinach sauce. And the dessert, the lime ale fondant. Grand Marnier sauce is used the cognac base, so I suggest this one can make it with Armagnac. It's from the France, and the vintage I suggest to 1992, because this is my birthday year, and this vintage Armagnac is more dried fruit and oak and the vanilla. The flavor is completed with the dessert. Another one, main course seafood, Beno fish. I suggest this one can pair with the more heavy body. The white wine is from the Burgundy. I suggest the Margonnaise is used a Chardonnay grape variety to make with, and can pair with the sauce, the cream, and the boucher both is the body and the sauce heavily is make a balance. And the roast lamb rack, this main course, if you want to try more lightly, not like the Shiraz heavy, I suggest this one can pair with Jose, and can from the Bordeaux. It's Provence in use grape varieties, the Mouvet to make this wine. And if you want to try white wine, I suggest can use the Vengeance. This is grape variety. Use the Poussat to make this one. Thank you.
Thank you for your recommendation.
Okay.
Please follow me here.
Okay.
Okay, for the workshop number 3, here is a summer promotion wine list of our restaurant. Please check the content and identify if there are any mistakes. If so, provide the correct information.
Could you repeat again?
Here is the summer promotion wine list of our restaurant. Please check the content and identify if there are any mistakes. If so, provide the correct information. You will have 3 minutes. The time starts now.
The number 1 wine, Keller Constantina, this not from the Robinson, is from the Constantia. Number 2 Charles Henderson is correct. And Tellinger Combs doesn't have a Blanc de Noir. This is not correct. And number 4, Dark Solution region is wrong. It's now Rheingau is from the Mosel. And number 5, Cloudy Bay is correct. And number 6, Gaia, doesn't have a Lange IGT Chardonnay. It's wrong. Gaia is from the Barbaresco. And 7, Sonoma County is wrong. It's from the Russia River region. And the 8, number 8, Comme de Vaugué, Mussini, no Premier Coup BB. And 9, is correct. 10, Brunello di Montalcino is not from Campania. It's from the Chianti. And number 8, the vintage Comme Georges de Vaugué vintage is wrong now, 2006. And number 5, Cloudy Bay Tecoco is not Chardonnay, it's Sauvignon Blanc Gravity. Number 3, Tellinger Blanc de Noir Champagne doesn't have 2006 vintage, is wrong. Number 9, Pen 4 is Grange Hermitage is from Barossa Valley. Okay, thank you.
So we stay here, okay? So for your workshop number 4, we have a table of 6 guests here, and Mr. Chen is the host. Mr. Chen would like you to decant and serve a bottle of red wine from Toro, Spain. This is your station. You will have 7 minutes.
Could you repeat again?
Of course. We have a table of 6 guests here, and Mr. Chen is the host. Mr. Chen would like you to decant and serve a bottle of red wine from Toro, Spain. You have 7 minutes, and the time starts now.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ricky. I'm the sommelier in the restaurant. I will serve you a red wine. It's from Spain, Toro, to the lunch. Thank you. This is good vintage, so I suggest to move in lightly, softly, then the list will stable. And third, this is from the Omaris, and it's from the Spain Toro. It's good vintage. I will serve you 2006. Thank you. This red wine is suitable to drink now, and this gravity is Ganache base with monastrell. So I suggest this wine can make with the lamb main course. If you want to try this red wine, another, I suggest can pair with from the Spanish Avarino. Cork condition is good. Get you check. Thank you. May I take a text first? Thank you. Color is clear. Condition is good. Nose is very pronounced. Sir, could you test first? Okay, thank you. Thank you. The decanter I will put here. You can easy to see here, and the bottle is here. Okay. And before the red wine, this one can more decant and contain the air to make the aroma to develop it. So I suggest you can choose our Abarino from Spain. It's very it's good white wine with our seafood dish. And if you want to try it more lightly, I also have a Prosecco from Italy. It's non-vintage, but is use the very high quality Guerrilla grape variety can make with our Amos bush. Is use the avocado to make a canapé. It's very smooth, and the green fruit can make with the sparkling wine. Okay, thank you. I put this wine for here. You can easy to see. Okay. Oh, I want to introduction this Toro wine is from the Omaris. It's very good wine, so it's you can choose the very nice wine from the Spain. Because this red wine use the very high quality French oak. It's new oak to make, so you can taste the vanilla and our spice and little pepper, and compare with our lamb chop main course. Also compare with the like beef. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good. Now, you stay here. It's okay.
Okay.
So, we have workshop number 5. Let me just move this.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So, workshop number 5. So, Mr. Chen have select 2 wines from our wine list. Tell them about this wine and recommend 1 dish of European cuisine and 1 dish of Asia cuisine to pair with each wine.
Could you repeat again?
Of course, Mr. Chen have selected 2 wines from our wine list. Tell them about this wine and recommend 1 dish of European cuisine and 1 dish of Asia cuisine to pair with.
Okay.
You will have 3 minutes, and your time starts now.
Thank you. Sir, this number 1, agree hungry. This wine is used. This is red wine from the Hungary, Australia. Is use the local grape variety. So I suggest this one can pair because this one have ripened red food and some spice like cinnamon. So I suggest this one if pair with European youth course, Europe dish you can pair with the coq au vin. It's a very red wine to make base with the spring chicken. And if want to try the Asian food, I suggest this one. Can pair with our Chinese cuisine is the gongbao chicken cube. The sauce can make with the white body. And number 2 rosewood vineyard is rare muscat. Russell Glen is the Vidian Vendu Nature. So this can pair with if you want to try Taiwanese food. Pineapple cake is very good to choice because our Taiwanese pineapple is very ripened and the sweety and fruity can make with. If you want to try Europe cuisine, the snake you can try the French apple pie. It's from the Normandy. It's caramel and the cinnamon and the apple fruity, and also the pie is baked. So the flavor and smell can with the Russell Glen is more fruity and also have oak aging, the sweet wine for this one. And number 1, San Adria, Hungary, agree wine. If you want to try to another dish I suggest from the Asia, and you can try Korean rice cake. It's more fatty and also have a little spice sauce, and it can pair with this white spice flavor. Thank you.
Cool. So far, so good. We're halfway already. Okay?
Okay.
Please move here. So, workshop number 6. Mr. Chen saw this fancy device on our service table, and he would like you to tell him in detail what it is and convince him to purchase this fancy device from us.
Could you repeat again?
Yes. Mr. Chen saw this fancy device on our service table, and he would like you to tell him in detail what this is and convince him to purchase this fantastic device from us. You have 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
Very nice machine, sir. Because this one is very additional, more than the traditional ice and the can to cool down the wine. Because this one is you can make the wine put it here and no water, so the wine label will dry, no damage. And this wine also have the keep system, and it has a mental cool down system. So can wine put here, you can keep the wine for cool, and it also have the digital temperature setting is very the temperature will not be wrong, and also this is quality. So, and the machine is small, so you can put this on the table. It's not to bother you, and also can bring out. You can, if you want to basically lunch outside. This one can make the battery, and no. You can use the battery and have electricity to make this machine to run. And also, the style is very fashion. Yeah, very fashion, and it's good color. Silver is good, and also have this plastic. And if wine put here, you can see the label very easily. If you use the traditional ice can, wine put here, you can see the label. So this is very convenient. And okay. Yeah, this a very fashion machine. I already done.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
All good? Fantastic. Then,
Good machine.
very good. So let's go to the workshop number 7. Okay. You have a white wine and red wine. Please give a full organoleptic description for each wine and identify the wine with the country of origin, grape variety, and vintage. You have 6 minutes.
Could you repeat again?
Yes. You have one white wine and one red wine. Please give full organoleptic description for each wine and identify the wine with the countries and origin, region of origin, grape variety, and vintage. You have 6 minutes. The time starts now.
Can I take the mask down?
Of course.
Okay, thank you. Number 1 is white wine. Color is clear, is medium gold. And the color is clear. Second color is yellow, straw. Nose intensity is medium plus. Also have green fruit, raspberry, and apple pear, citrus fruit like lemon, orange. Have oak. This second aroma have use the is a small French oak, so have a vanilla, clove, have cedar, coconut. It's very full oak, and also have MLF, so have like a toast and the creamy. It's used for wine. Sweetness is dry, acidity is high. With medium alcohol, and the body is very balanced. And also have very long length. Is conclusion, this quality is good. Conclusion, this wine is from the old world. It's from France. It's from the Burgundy, Chablis, and the gravity is Chardonnay. I change the answer. This wine is from New World. Is gravity is Riesling, and from New Zealand, and the climate is moderate, vintage 2006. Number 2 is white wine. Color is medium ruby red. Nose intensity is medium. Have ripened red fruit like red plum, black cherry, black plum, black cherry, and also use oak. Is big size French oak, so have clove and smoke cedar. Is used for wine. Have some spice. The palate, sweetness is dry, acidity is medium, tannin and alcohol is medium plus, very full body. And this climate is from the warm climate from the New World. It's Barossa Valley from Australia, and the gravity is Shiraz, vintage is 2018. Number 1 also have mineral like chalk and wet stone. More fruity. If you want to pair in this wine, I suggest the dish can lemon fish. Number 2 red wine, tannin is medium plus, but the texture is round. It's very softy. It's high quality wine. More ripened fruit. Vintage is 2018. Number one definitely is wrestling.
All right, time's up.
Thank you.
Good. So far, so good.
Okay.
Well, last station. You can remove your mask, actually. It'll be easier. You want to remove it? You can remove the mask. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay? Good. Then we have the last workshop, number 8. So you have 4 spirits in front of you. Identify the type of spirit, country of origin, and if possible, the main ingredient used, potential age statement, and quality level.
Could you repeat again?
Yes. You have 4 spirits in front of you. Identify the type of spirit, country of origin, and if possible, the main ingredient used, potential age statement, and quality level. You have 3 minutes. The time starts now.
Number 4. Number 4 is from the France. It's cognac, and level is XO. Gravity is it use the grape to distortion. Number 3 is Asian rum. From Jamaica or Central America. Use the cane sugar. It's 12-year aging. Number 1 is vodka. Number 1 is vodka. It's from Russia and it's grain to distortion. Number 2 is tequila. It's from Mexico. It's Bianco, no aging. It's used the blue agave. Number 1, I change. Number 1 is gin. You use Geneva to distortion from. It's old time gin from England. Final. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Time's up as well. Good. 那我们再给第一位参赛者热烈的掌声。你现在就可以在下面轻松休息一下 ，OK？Thank you。那我们会稍微准备下一场的部分，如果各位有需要去洗手间，可以去休息。那让我们赛事组这边来准备下一场的竞赛，大概会有需要10分钟左右的时间。
好，那我们请2号选手可以入场，我们欢迎选手。 要西装吗？啊，这个有没有？这个。
Well, hello.
Okay, so candidate number 2, let's check your microphone. Please introduce yourself and see the microphone works.
Okay. So, hello. Good afternoon. I'm Baslin. I'm a sommelier from Chincha Business. And we are preparing the French restaurant in Songjiang, Nanjing. Well, and we expect pre-opening in July. Well, by the time, welcome everyone to come here and enjoy. Thank you.
Great. So please follow me here.
Okay.
Please stand here.
Yes.
Okay, so today we're gonna have a couple of workshops. I will be your Metro D. Here is our first task.
Yes.
Okay, we had a table of 4 guests here, and Mr. Hong is the host. Mr. Hong and Miss Chen would like to have their lunch with a glass of champagne, and prefer a standard brut champagne. Miss Jiang, the lady here, would like to have a cocktail sidecar. Mr. Zheng, the gentleman here, would like to have a cocktail stinger. You have 6 minutes.
Okay. Could you...
Of course. So we have a table of 4 guests here, and Mr. Hong is the host. Mr. Hong and Miss Chen would like to start with their lunch with a glass of champagne, and they prefer a standard brut champagne. Miss Zhang, the lady here, would like to have a cocktail sidecar, and Mr. Zheng, the gentleman here, would like to have a cocktail stinger. You have 6 minutes. The time starts now.
Good evening. Welcome to here. I'm your sommelier. My name is Bess, and I will help you prepare your aperitif. Thank you. Well, and good evening, Mr. Hong. And here that you check our today's house champagne. It's from the Grand Marriott. It's a non-vintage brut champagne. Would you like it? I will prepare this one. Thank you. Well, and for our brut champagne from Grand Marriott, well, if you want some food, I will recommend our hamachi carpaccio. It's with some avocado and with tomato jelly. It's a very refreshing appetizer for you. It's very suitable to pair with our rich champagne. I will have you take some, sir. Thank you. The condition is very good. And I will help you, lady, prepare your sidecar first. Well, so for a sidecar, the base is use cognac. So we use Park cognac. I will give you 2 ounces of cognac. And 1 ounce of control. And with 1 ounce of lemon juice. Okay. And if you want some cheese today, we have prepared some soft type of cheese, like blue cheese or feta cheese. It will be very suitable to pair with our today's aperitif. Excuse me, and here is your sidecar. And help you prepare your champagne. I prepare a fruit gas, so you can see a beautiful bubbles come out. And excuse me, sir, because I found our recipe. I can find our stinger recipe for you. So may I know would you like which type of cocktail? Okay, I will prepare some special for you. Thank you.
Times. So far, so good?
Yes, I think.
Good. Okay. So here, workshop number 2 is still here. Just let me.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So here is the menu of that 4 guest order. They would like you to recommend 1 wine to pair with each dish. In addition, recommend 1 spirit to pair with the dessert. Here is the menu. Want me to repeat again?
Yes, please.
Here is the menu that the 4 guests have ordered. They would like to recommend 1 wine to pair with each dish. In addition, recommend 1 spirit to pair with the dessert. You have 3 minutes. The time starts now.
Good evening, and I will help you prepare the wine pairing for you. And so for our first cuisine is a hatch scallop with a rosas of a pickled kiwi fruit and cucumber. It's a more fresh and umami, and with a green tomato. And for this white wine, I will suggest can pair with a sparkling wine for you. I will suggest our champagne from Pierre Pétes. It's a Goncourt Reserve Bon de Bon style. Use a 100% use a 100% Chardonnay. Have a very crispy acidity and with some citrus flavor to pair with this aged scallop. It has some umami flavor. And for our next cuisine is a bonito fish cuisine with crushed topinambours. It also is a very lightful fish cuisine. So I would recommend that the Little Beauty from New Zealand, from Marlborough. It's used a Sauvignon Blanc Lisquard variety. It's very fresh and with some citrus and herbal texture. it's very suitable to pair with this, our bonito fish. And then for our main course, our lamb chop, it's a roast lamb with kombu. And for this cuisine, I will suggest our Pinot Noir. Is from my favorite winery. It's from Austria, from Bas Philippe. The Pinot Noir. This one it have a very good elegance. Have some gamey and savory flavor. And some gamey to pair with this lamb chop. And then for dessert, our dessert is lime. It's with lime in frodon with Grand Marnier sauce. For this dessert, I would recommend that we have a very good cognac, Bas Armagnac from Chateau Lobade. The vintage is 1985. It is a very good spirits, good brandy for you, can help you digestive. And for first one, the champagne, I will serve you a fruit gas and the temperature below 6, more chilling and more refreshing to pair with our ash scallop. And for our second food, a bonito fish with Little Beauty, Sauvignon Blanc. I will suggest use chef and sommelier glass, the Sauvignon Blanc glass for you, and temperature below 6 is also a more refreshing texture. And then for our main course, lamb chop, it's the Pinot Noir. I will suggest use retail Burgundy glass and a temperature between 13 to 15 degrees, not too warm and also not too chill. It will be very elegant. And for our dessert, digestive, our Bas Armagnac, Chateau Lobade, they will be very nice. The temperature between 16 to 14. Yes, and this all of wine not need to decan it.
Thank you very much. Actually, I'm very hungry and want to try your wine pairing. Please follow me here.
Thank you.
Good. So here we have our workshop number 3. Here is the summer promotion wine list of our restaurant. Please check the content and identify if there are any mistake. If so, provide the correct information. You have 3 minutes.
Could you repeat again?
Of course. Here is the summer promotion wine list of our restaurant. Please check the content and identify if there are any mistakes. If so, provide the correct information. Your 3 minutes start now.
Well, so at the first sparkling and champagne, Taitinger Comte de Champagne is Bon de Blanc style, not a Bon de Noir. And the white wine, Dr. Lucen, within a Solua, reserve of wine, the Riesling, I think it should be a sweet type, not a dry style. And then, cultivate the cocoa is used Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough from New Zealand. And next one, Gaia 1980. This Chardonnay is from this Langhe, but it's from the Piemonte, not the Veneto. And the Joseph Philip Vineyard Insignia is from the Napa Valley. And then, Comte de Georges de Vauquier. Musigny is a Grand Cru, not a Premier Cru. And then, Penfold Grange Hermitage is from the Barossa Valley. It's from the Vaccaran Valley, but it's not in the Victoria, it's in the South Australia. And Beyond this, Santi Brunello di Montalcino, DOCG, is from the Toscana, not the Campania. And I want to correct the white wine 2013, Dr. Lucen, when now Sonia is from the Mosel, not the Rheingold.
Right, time is up. Thank you very much. So, here we have our workshop number 4. We have a table of 6 guests here, and Mr. Chen is the host. Mr. Chen would like you to decant and serve a bottle of the red wine from Toro, Spain. Here is your station. You have 7 minutes.
Could you please?
Of course. We have a table of 6 guests here, and Mr. Chen is the host. He would like you to decant and serve a bottle of red wine from Toro, Spain. Your 7 minutes start now.
Good evening. Welcome to here. And I'm your sommelier. My name is Bess, and I will help you prepare your red wine. Thank you so much. Sir, and here that you check your wine is Alamilles from Spain, from Toro, and the vintage is 2016. Would you like it? Thank you so much. Well, so for this red wine, I will suggest help you prepare. Look at this big bottle glass for you. And later, I will suggest a temperature, keep the 16 to 17 degree, and that will be better. Thank you. And you are so lucky, and this red wine is our stockless one. Okay, and that's cheddar cork. The cork looks very good. The cork is excellent. Yes, sir. May I help you taste some wine? Thank you so much. The condition is very well, and I will suggest help you decant it directly. Thank you so much. And for this red wine, if you want some food, I recommend our venison from New Zealand venison. We grill it to medium well, and the side dish with some grilled eggplant with grilled potato and with some gravy juice. They will be very nice to pair with a little heavy and a little with some spice and with some Guinness flavored red wine. That's very good. Yes, sir. And did you taste some wine first? Yes, thank you so much. And for now, you can feel many raffle characters. And I will suggest maybe wait for it 30 minutes to 40 minutes. The flavor will be more come out and with some more floral flavor. And the texture also will be more elegant. Sir, thank you so much. Would you want to keep your Coke, sir? Okay, I'll have to take it. Thank you so much. And I will help you keep the craft and bottle on your table. You can take a picture, share with your friend, post on the Instagram or Facebook, and your friend will be very happy. Here's a bottle for you. See this beautiful label. Oh, well, would you like this red wine? And if you, after our main course, if you want some cheese, we have prepared a very good Gomde cheese or the Parmigiano Reggiano, this hot type of cheese, more rich full.
Time's up. Amazing. So far, so good. If you're okay.
I feel good.
Amazing. So actually, Mr. Chen liked you serve this red wine very well. So he select 2 other wines from our wine list. Tell them about these wines and recommend 1 dish of European cuisine and 1 dish of Asia cuisine to pair with each wine.
Okay.
You have 3 minutes.
Could you? Thank you so
Mr.
much.
Chen has select 2 wines from our wine list. Please tell them about this wine and recommend 1 dish of European cuisine and 1 dish of Asia cuisine to pair with each wine. 3 minutes start now.
Good morning, good evening, and I will help you have our suggestion. Well, so for our second one, Schomburg Rosewood, Vineyard Real Muscat, Oregon, Australia. This is a sweet type of fortified wine. I will recommend that the cuisine for you. And for first one, I recommend that also it's from Austria, is beef wagyu. Beef wagyu, we grill it to medium well. Sorry, medium, just medium, and with grilled potato and grill. Sorry, I forgot. I will prepare with Chinese food for you. I will recommend that Tom Yam Goong is a classic Thailand sweet and sour soup with a lot of spice and with a little spicy, so can pair with this a little sweetness, this type of fortified wine. And if you want some cheese, I will recommend the blue cheese from the Roquefort cheese, from French Roquefort cheese, can pair with our Muscat Regent. And our first one, Song Andrea Marengo Agri Picaver Spiora. This is a red wine. I will recommend that Japanese wagyu for you. It's A5, and we grill it to medium well. Sorry, just medium, and with grilled potato and grilled eggplant, and with some gravy juice. And if you want some European dish. You can try the beef. Beef the bourguignon is used also is used beef to make it, but have add some red wine sauce to infuse. And I think the Schomburg Rosewood Vineyard Muscat Red again. It's a very good idea. Is I can pair with Korean kimchi. It's a little spiciness cuisine, and also it's a very classic Korean food for you. Kimchi, they will be very nice. And our second one, if you want some pair with European meat dish, can try the Spain Iberico ham, more fatty, oily.
Time's up. All right, please follow me here.
Okay.
Please stand here. Okay. So workshop number 6, we're almost halfway done. Okay. Mr. Chen saw this fancy device on our service table, and he would like you to tell him in detail what is this, and convince him to purchase this fantastic device from us. You will have 3 minutes.
Oh, could you?
Yes, I will repeat.
Yes,
Mr. Chen saw this fancy device on our service table, and he would like you to tell him in detail what is this, and convince him to purchase this fantastic device from us. Your 3 minutes starts now.
Okay, and so our list machine, Vivant, the most important is this one machine can keep the temperature to the wine, and the range can between, let me check for you. You can see this, it's already opening, and you can control the temperature between 8 to 20. Well, so if a guest orders some red wine or white wine, they want to keep the temperature between 8 to 20, you can use this machine to help them to keep this wine temperature. And this one have also is very very nice. Is it have a battery? You don't need to charge electric so oftenly. And then and the shape is so fancy. It's with a silver color. So maybe you have a restaurant and you want to serve a very good wine for your guest. I would suggest can purchase it, maybe 1 or 2, and you can serve him their very good fine wine for them. Oh. But need to careful because this not suitable to add the water or add the ice inside, because this is they have cooling area as here. So you just put the wine inside and touch with this part of this machine, so it will keep the temperature. Would you like it? Would you want to buy 1 or buy 2 or maybe more? Maybe have some promotes. Buy 3 machine and give you extra 1. No, I'm kidding.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, cool. Good. So please stand here. So we have a workshop number 7. You have a white wine and a red wine. Please give a full organoleptic description for each wine and identify the wine with the country and the region of origin, grape variety, and vintage. You can start to take your mask out, it's not a problem. You have 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
No, thank you.
Your 6 minutes start now.
Well, so at the first one, the wine is quite white. The wine is clean, no gas, no sediments, and the concentration is pale with stark bright. The color is pale straw. The viscosity is medium. Stand tears also is medium. Well, on the nose, the wine is clean, wine is useful, medium intensity, and sharp many citrus like a yellow apple, yellow lemon, with some pears, a little like a ginger, a little spice, and some sage, a little herbal, and can feel some like a honey. I can find the oak evidence, and I will check it on the palate. We're also on the palate. The wine is clean, wine is dry, medium acidity, medium minus alcohol, and medium minus body. The texture is refreshing. And in the palate, I can feel many yellow lemon, yellow apple, there's some pears. And with some floral like honeysuckle, honey, and ferment in the stainless steel, no oak evidence. So for my initial conclusion, I think this one is from the old style, warm climates, possible country, France, Italy, or Spain, and a possible variety, Vermentino, Chardonnay, or Vura, or Cacanega, and a vintage between 3 to 5 years. I will serve this one use chef and sommelier white wine glass, and a temperature below 6. And 92 decanted, can enjoy directly. And for food recommendation, I will suggest compare with scallop and the caviar. Use Hokkaido scallop, double pan fried, and with beluga caviar, and with some lemon juice, with some lavender sauce, some refreshing flavor. So for my final conclusion, this one is from the France, southwest region. Possible is use Petit Marsan, and the vintage is 2018. And for red wine, wine number 2 is the red wine. The wine is clean, no gas, no sediments, and the concentration is deep. The color is deep ruby with a little purple ring. Viscosity a little heavy, medium plus, and stand tears also is medium plus. On the nose, on the nose, the wine is clean, the wine is developing, medium plus intensity, have sharp many breadfruit characters like the blackberry, blackcurrants, black cherries, plum, mulberry. It has some spice like the pepper, licorice, nutmeg, clove. It also has some minerality and fruity. It has some barrels maturation. Can feel some childhood, cigar, and tobacco. Well, on the test, the wine is dry, wine is clean, medium tannin, medium acidity, medium plus alcohol, medium plus body, and the texture is rounded. In the palate, I can feel many breadfruit characters, blackcurrant, black cherry, raspberry, mulberry, and with some spice, tobacco, cigar, nutmeg, fennel. I think it's aging in the new barrel. Have a good capacity, good balance, medium plus finish. Also for my initial conclusion, this one is from the oval style, The possible country: Spain, Italy, France. And possible grape variety: Shiraz, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Tempranillo, and vintage between 5 to 10 years. Correct, 3 to 5 years. I will serve this wine use retail bottle glass and the temperature between 15 to 17 degree. Can decant it, maybe 20 to 30 minutes, the flavor will be better. And I would recommend that Wagyu from Austria to pair with this wine. And our Wagyu can grill it, medium rare to medium, and with grilled eggplant, grilled potato, and with some gravy juice on side.
Time's up. Cool. So we're at the final stage, okay? The workshop number 8. So you have 4 spirits in front of you. Identify the type of spirits, country of origin, and if possible, the main ingredient used, potential age statement, and quality level. You have 3 minutes. Do you want me to repeat?
Yes, please.
You have 4 spirits in front of you. Identify the type of spirits, country of origin, and if possible, the main ingredient used, potential age statement, and quality level. Your 3 minutes start now.
The second one is a gin. It's a grain base. It's a juniper. It's a London dry gin from England. The number 4 is cognac from France. Ingredient is grape, and the quality is VSOP. The number 3 is whiskey, Scotch whiskey. From Highland, from England, from Highland. 12 years whiskey. And the ingredient is grain base. The first one is anise. The ingredient is herbal. From France.
Time's up. All right. Let's give a big claps to the second candidate. 辛苦了，你可以下去休息。那一样就是让我们这边赛事组在准备下一场的活动，那可能需要10分钟的时间。如果这个时间大家有需要去上洗手间，或者是口有一些渴，想要到后面去 喝一点葡萄酒也是非常欢迎。
好，那我们这边的话就会欢迎我们的下一位的参赛选手，我们请选手进场，谢谢。选手来，不要害羞，欢迎欢迎，这边请，这边请。这边会先帮您别上小蜜蜂，来这边。
All right.
Okay.
Candidate number 3, welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Please introduce yourself and to check if the microphone works properly.
Good afternoon, and I'm Max. I'm very happy to on this stage, and good luck to myself. Thank you.
Great. Please follow me here. This way. Please stand here.
Okay.
So I'm your Metro D today. So today we're gonna have a couple of workshop we're gonna go through.
Sure.
So the workshop number 1, here we have a table of 4 guests.
Okay.
And Mr. Hong is the host.
Mr. Hong is the host.
Yes. Mr. Hong and Miss Chen would like to start their lunch with a glass of champagne and prefer a brut standard champagne.
Brut standard champagne. Okay.
Miss Jiang, the lady here, would like to have a cocktail sidecar.
Sidecar.
Mr. Zhen, the gentleman here, would like to have a cocktail stinger. You will have 6 minutes. Here's your station.
Please repeat again.
Yes. We have a table of 4 guests here, and Mr. Hong is the host.
Okay.
Mr. Hong and Miss Chen would like to start their lunch with a glass of champagne
Okay.
and prefer a standard brut champagne.
Okay.
Miss Jiang, the lady here, would like to have a cocktail sidecar, and Mr. Zhen would like to have a cocktail stinger. You have 6 minutes, and the time starts now.
Okay. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I will prepare your cocktail and some appetizer first. Okay. So I will prepare a champagne glass first, and I will do some cocktail later. Thanks for understanding. Excuse me. Here's champagne glass. Excuse me, Mr. Hu. Here. Sorry, excuse me. I will show your champagne. This is from Graham, and the selection and the brut. So I will put it in the ice bucket to chill a little bit. Okay. Thank you. And right now I will prepare the latest cocktail. It's about a sidecar. It's used cognac, conjure, and some lemon juice right here. So I'll chill the glass a little bit. And prepare about cyclops. So I'll use the cognac. Some conjure. Also some lemon juice. And to shake it. Glass. I will put a glass in the right here. So I serve the ladies sidecar first. Right now I will prepare the champagne for you. It's a champagne Graham for the brut. And champagne, the variety is dominated by Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier. And we'll show some lovely flavored citrus, some toast brioche, very crispy, very juicy acidities. So if you don't mind, can I try a little bit first? Yeah. Okay. Well, the condition is very good. The temperature is correct. So I will show you. Show you the Coke. Okay, so please help me to try a little bit. It's okay. So for the aperitif, I will recommend some coca plate for you. We have some lardo from the pork, some selects dark breast, salami. We have two kinds of flavor, truffle and black pepper. Also pairing with some camembert, brie, comté cheese, pickle, olive. So you want me to put it in the ice bucket or on the chalet?
It's okay.
It's okay? So I put it in the ice bucket.
Yeah.
So I'm very sorry about Mr. Zhang because I don't know about the cocktails recipe. So if you don't mind, can you tell me, or I will create something other juice for you?
Yes.
Okay, sure. So today's weather is a little bit hot, so I will choose some special for mimosa for you. It's okay. Very crispy, can be a very good aperitif. So I will choose use orange juice and top with the champagne. Excuse me, Mr. Hong, if you don't mind, may I use your champagne to do the cocktail? And if anyone wants to try some warm appetizer, I would suggest.
Time's up. Well, I will have another, the mimosa later.
Okay, sure.
Good. So, I would like you to stay here as well.
Okay.
So here is the menu that the four guests have ordered.
Okay.
They would like you to recommend one wine to pair with each dish. In addition, recommend one spirit to pair with the dessert.
Okay, so repeat again.
Of course. So here is the menu that the four guests have ordered. They would like you to recommend one wine to pair with each dish. In addition, recommend one spirit to pair with the dessert. You will have 3 minutes, and the time starts now.
Sure. First one for the appetizer, the aging scallop, some picked kiwi fruit, cucumbers, some green tomatoes. We'll show some lots of herbal characters. So I will choose a very special wine from New Zealand. It's called Rockbone. It's called Vicarage. And use 100% Sauvignon Blanc to make it sparkling. We'll show lots of passion fruit, some pineapple, mango, very crispy, acidity, very juicy, so can go very well with the scallop. Also, some tropical fruit can go very well with the kiwi fruit. A little bit of herbal, like fresh cut grass, can go very well with the cucumber, some green tomato, and basil oil. So it's for the appetizer and for the main course. So sour cream. And the fish, I will use Chardonnay from Albert Bichou, Meursault, aging a little bit in the oak, show some brioche, toast, creamy, some citrus fruit. And citrus fruit always go very well with the fish, and some sour cream, very creamy texture, can also go with mussels or characters. The lamb, sauté spinach. I will choose the New World, the Lucat, the Malbec, very fruity, very juicy, the black fruit, a hint of the black fruit, blackcurrant, blackberry, some herbal character like licorice, mint, so can go very well with the lamb, because always the lamb has some gravity. And for the dessert, I will choose brandy, some almond flavored. Brandy always can be a dessert wine, and can go very well compared with the Grand Marnier's sauce. So I will choose the brandy. So I repeat again. So first one for appetizer, I will choose New Zealand's Vodka Range Sauvignon Blanc 2009 for sparkling. And second one, I will choose Albert Bishop Mussel 2000 slicey for the aging 2015. And the third one, about a lamb, I will choose a Luca Malbec 2017.
All right, time's up. Seems like a very good wine pairing. I would like to try it. Please follow me here. Please stand here.
Okay.
Okay, so now we are having our workshop number 3. Here is the summer promotion wine list of our restaurant. Please check the content and identify if there are any mistakes.
Okay.
If so, provide the correct information.
Okay. Please repeat again.
So here is the summer promotion wine list of our restaurant. Please check the content and identify if there are any mistakes. If so, provide the correct information. You have 3 minutes and the time starts now.
Okay, so for the sparkling and champagne, the 2006 Taittinger Conte is for the Blanc de Blanc, not the Blanc de Noir. Move to the white wine. The first one, 2013, Dr. Lucen, is from Mosul, not from Rheingold. Move to the red wine. The first one, 2010, Joseph Felix Insignia, is enough come from the Sonoma County. And next one, 2006, Conte's Mussini Premium, is enough from Côte d'Ivoire. Penfolds Grange Hermitage is not come from Macklin Vale. Back to wine. Cloudy Bay Cocoa. 1995 didn't have a Cloudy Bay Cocoa. number 3 of the wine. 1980s Gaillac Chardonnay is not for Longue IGT, it's for Longue DOC.
All right, time's up. Thank you for your correction. Good. Please stand here as well. So now we're going to do a workshop number 4.
Okay.
We have a table of 6 guests here, and Mr. Chen is the host. Mr. Chen would like you to decant and serve a bottle of red wine from Toro, Spain. You will have 7 minutes for this task.
So, can you please repeat again?
Sure. We have a table of 6 guests, and Mr. Chen is the host.
Okay.
He would like you to decant and serve a bottle of red wine from Toro, Spain.
Okay.
Your 7 minutes starts now.
Okay, so hello, Mr. Chen. I'll prepare your Spain's red wine first. Okay. So first I will choose a Bordeaux glass, a big glass to can enhance the aroma, show some fruities. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, pretty sure. User trolley. So excuse me, and here's your orders from Tolo 2016 Elmiros. Okay. So this one is quite still very young, so I will use the big decanter. So I will use it. Sorry, the Charlie is a little bit smooth. I'll move a little bit. Here, so I'll open this right now. Color's condition is good. It shows some red fruit characters, a hint of the black fruit characters. So if you don't mind, may I try a little bit for you? Okay. So I'll try a little bit for you first. And condition is good, so I'll help you slice decant it. I'll be very careful not to disturb the sediment. So for this one, I will suggest some special dishes made from the chef special. We use a U.S. ribeye prime, cooked to medium rare to medium, paired with some grilled vegetables, sweet corn, and the sauce is made by the very special sauce, the Japanese style teriyaki sauce with the egg yolk, increase some creamy texture. So if you don't mind, please help me to check the cook. Let you try a little bit first. Also, if everyone is for a vegetarian, I will suggest the grilled portobello mushroom. It's okay. Our portobello mushroom grilled with some lemon butter and asparagus, some sliced tomato, grilled tomato, broccoli, some mashed potato with white pepper, garlic. Also, if you want to go with some starch, I would suggest the truffle risotto with black truffle, some crispy tallow chips. So, Mr. Chen, you want me to put a decanter and a bottle on the table, or? You want to keep your Coke? No, okay. So I will put the decanters. And bottles on the table for you. Here, so I refill your Coke.
Time's up. Good. Are you okay so far? So
Yeah,
good?
good.
We are halfway done, okay?
Sure.
Good. So here we have a workshop number 5.
Okay.
Mr. Chen, he really enjoyed the wine that you served. He would like to select 2 more wines from our wine list. Please tell them about this wine and recommend 1 dish of European cuisine and 1 dish of Asia cuisine to pair with each wine.
So please repeat again.
So Mr. Chen really liked your service and he selected 2 other wines from our wine list.
Okay.
Please tell them about these wines and recommend 1 dish from European cuisine and 1 dish from Asia cuisine.
Okay.
You have 3 minutes and the time starts now.
Okay. So we will start with the second wine first. Second wine is for a sweet wine from Australia. The variety is a Muscat, will show lots of very lovely, crispy citrus, sweet, and some dry fig, dry tropical fruit, some dry apricot, some honey flavored. So for this sweet wine, the European cuisine, I will suggest the tart citrus or the tart lemon. Show lots of juicy, crispy acidity from the citrus fruit. A little bit sweetness can go very well with the muscat. And muscat's fruit character, flavor. Also can compare with the tart citrus, some citrus dessert, and also can reach the palate. So for Chinese Eastern cuisine, I would suggest a very famous dessert in Taiwan or in mainland China. It's called like 杨枝甘露. I use the mango, the tropical fruit, with some grapefruit peel, grapefruit meat, slicey sweet, very crispy acidity. And also each the fruit flavor from the muscat and the fruit flavor from the 杨枝甘露 is also have a very similar rich. So those two can go through very well. And for second one, the wine from Hungary, 2017. For this one, the European cuisine, I believe this one is for the for the red wine. So for this European cuisine, I will choose the filet mignon with some foie gras on the top, some mashed potatoes, some sauce made by the gravy.
All right, time's up.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So please come with me till here. Sure. All right, so we have the workshop number 6 now. So Mr. Chen, he saw this fancy device on our service table, and he would like you to tell him more details. What is this? And convince him to purchase this fantastic device from us. You have 3 minutes.
Okay. Please repeat again.
Sure. Mr. Chen saw this fancy device on our service table, and he would like you to tell him a little bit more details about it and convince him to purchase this fantastic device from us. The 3 minutes start now.
Okay, so for this new product, it's called Vivon. The most important function of this machine is maintain and control the correct temperature around 8 to 20 degrees. We all know temperature can affect the wine a lot, such as aroma and palate. And also when we take our wine out of the cellar, we will put it in the room temperature or the ice bucket. Both ways we need to pay lots of attention to. So this machine can help us to solve all the problem, maintain the temperature around 8 to 20 degrees. So such as champagne, sparkling wine, red wine, white wine, all super for using. And the second one is about this space where we put the wine in. It's decided from the champagne's bottle, Dom Perignon. So most kind of the standard bottle can all suitable for fixing. And the other one is for this part. This part is made for the transparency. So you can see the whole bottle and the whole label. You will know what kind of the wine you are drinking. Or as a sommelier, you will know what kind of the wine you are serving. The other list, machine is very convenient. It's only for the 2 kilograms, and you can carry this machine to anywhere. And also the power can come from the battery. The battery can maintain a power around 2.5 to 4 hours. It's depending on what temperature you are setting. Also have a lot of different color. So as a sommelier, this machine Vivon can help me to serve very elegant, very well. And as a customer, I believe this machine Vivon can bring lots of wonderful tasting experience to customer. So right now we have, I guess, 2 kind different of the offer. One is for this machine 10% off discount. And other ones, we can offer some special of use this machine, and you can get 1 bottle for the red wine from our restaurant selection. So this machine is very convenient. I can use in lots of different restaurants, and also like some friends dinners, or to carry to the picnic, the camp. And right now, if you use the social media, you will see lots of professional wine lover or.
Thank you very much. I'm pretty sure he's quite convinced and he will buy. Good. So we're halfway, almost done. We have 2 more left. Okay. Workshop number 7. Here you have 1 white wine and 1 red wine. Please give a full organoleptic description for each wine and identify the wine with the country and region of origin, grape variety, and vintage. You can now take the mask out.
So may I have a cup of water first?
Please. For this task, you will have 6 minutes. Okay?
Sorry. So if you don't mind, could you repeat again?
Of course. So you have 1 white and 1 red wine. Please give a full organoleptic description for each wine and identify the wine with country and region of origin, grape variety, and vintage. And your 6 minutes start now.
Okay, so the first one is for the white wine. The color is for the straw yellow. It's clean without any gas and sediment. The viscosity is for mediums on the nose. It's clean, show lots of fresh citrus fruit used for condition, like lime, lemon, some lemon peel, lime peel, grapefruit, orange peeled. Just a hint of the floral, like lily, honeysuckle, jasmine, some minerality like Flintstone and Whetstone. And I didn't find any old character right now, but I'll check it back on my palette, on the palette. It's clean, it's dry. Medium plus acidity, very juicy. Medium alcohol, medium body with medium plus finish is quite balanced. On my mouth, show lots of fresh citrus character, lime, lemon peel, some grapefruit peeled. Floral like the white flower, lily, jasmine, minerality, Flintstone, and Whetstone. And still didn't find any old character right now, so this one may aging in the stay-on list. I think this one is from the old style, moderate climate, Alsace wrestling vintage for 2018. I'll serve this one in a low temperature, around 8 to 10 degrees. Use a standard Riesling glass pairing with some citrus juice, tartar, seafood tartar with the citrus juice. For the second wine, the wine is for the deep ruby with a little bit for the purple ring without any gas and sediment. It's clean. Viscosity is for medium. Yeah, for medium on the nose. It's clean. Show lots of black fruit characters. Black plum, black cherry, black currant. Some floral like lavender, violet. Just a hint of the mint. Taste a little bit, smell a little bit licorice, nutmeg, clove. So this one may influenced by the oak, but I'll check it back on the palette. It's clean, it's dry. Medium plus tannin, but very elegant. Medium acidity, medium plus body, medium plus alcohol for a long finish. It's quite balanced. Show lots of ripened black fruit, black currant, black cherry, black plum, some floral like the lavender, violet. Taste a little bit for the licorice, nutmeg, clove, vanilla. So I think this one is aging in the oak. This one is from a New World style, moderate climate, Cabernet Sauvignon or Cabernet Sauvignon blend. from Napa Valley, and I will serve this wine around 18 to 20 degrees. Use the Bordeaux glass to enhance the aromas, show lots of juicy characters. Pairing with some A5 Wagyu, pan-fried A5 Wagyu, with some black pepper sauce. So for the first one, wine, back to the first one, wine. It's suitable for drinking right now, but I think it also can aging for a long time, like over 5 years, will show more fruit characteristic. Let the acidity be more elegant, more soft. Also comparing with the Taiwan's traditional cuisine, like the soy sauce steamed fish. And for wine, number 2, red wine. That's also suitable for drinking right now, but I think the aging time can be longer than the wine. Can more aging for like 10 more years. Will show some dry fruit characters, some earthiness like the mushroom, very elegant, tannin, very soft, full body, more enhanced aroma from the oak like smoke, coconut, some childhood. This fruity character can pair with Taiwan's traditional food like the soy sauce steamed pork, or also some satay beef with the XO sauce.
Time's up. Are you okay?
Yeah, good.
We have our last station now, okay? So you have 4 spirits in front of you. Identify the type of spirits, country of origin, and if possible, the main ingredient used, potential age statement, and quality level. You will have 3 minutes.
Could you repeat again?
Of course, you have 4 spirits in front of you. Identify the type of spirits, country of origin, and if possible, the main ingredient used, potential age statement, and quality level.
So which one is the number 1?
Number 1 is on your left.
Okay, sure.
And your time starts now.
Spirit number 4. It's whiskey from Scotch. Malt ingredient for a malt barley. Potential aging is for 18 years, single malt. Spirit number 3, also the whiskey. Ingredient for malt barley, Scotch. Single malt for 12 years. Spirit number 2 is for gin, grain and barley, juniper, London Dry Gin from England. Number 1 is for the vodka, starch potato from Portland. Sorry, I changed the answer. Bachelor Spirit number 3 is a cognac from France. Ingredients for the grape, VSOP.
Time's up. All right, let's give a big pause to candidate number 3. And we're gonna 我们会准备再换场做第4位的部分。那现在大家可以再休息一下10分钟。
OK，
也可以在台下休息了。OK。
好，那谢谢大家的一个耐心等待。那这边的话，我们就做最后一位选手的部分。那我们我们邀请第4位选手进场。我们欢迎选手。来，选手这边请。
So, welcome candidate number 4. Please, let's test your microphone to see if it's okay. Please introduce yourself to everyone.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm President. And my name is Eric from Macau 21, and it's an honor to be here.
Great. So please follow me here. Here's your spot. Okay, so today I will be your Metro D. We're gonna go through several workshops.
Okay.
So here is the workshop number 1. We have a table of 4 guests, and Mr. Hong is the host.
Okay.
Mr. Hong and Ms. Chen would like to start their lunch with a glass of champagne, and they prefer a standard brut champagne.
Okay.
Ms. Jiang, the lady here, would like to have a cocktail sidecar.
Okay.
Mr. Zheng, the gentleman there, would like to have a cocktail stinger.
Okay.
You have 6 minutes.
Okay.
Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please repeat.
Of course. Here we have the table of 4 guests, and Mr. Hong is the host. Mr. Hong and Ms. Chen would like to have a glass of champagne to start with their lunch, and they prefer a standard brut champagne.
Okay.
Ms. Zhang would like to have a cocktail sidecar, and Ms. Zheng would like to have a cocktail stinger.
Okay.
Your 6 minutes starts now.
Okay. And Mr. Hong, today's champagne is Guillaume and Brut for the glass for two. Okay.
So please stay in here as well. Okay. Good. So for the workshop number 2, this table here, they have ordered already a menu. Okay. They would like you to recommend one wine to pair with each course. Okay. In addition, recommend one spirit to pair with the dessert.
Okay.
For this task, you will have 3 minutes.
Okay. Could you repeat again?
Of course. So here's a menu that 4 guests have already ordered. They would like you to recommend 1 wine to pair with each dish. In addition, recommend 1 spirit to pair with the dessert. Your 3 minutes start now.
For the first one, I will recommend the more lighter white wine, and there's also some kind of fruity, and I will suggest the Chardonnay from France, and the vintage of that will be quite young. So I will suggest there's Burgundy and Chablis, and the Marshall Dow's 2019. And the other, the second, I will recommend a more heavier white wine, like more creamy. And I will suggest American from California white wine, like Dark Home, Napa, Chardonnay. The third, I will recommend the more slightly heavier red wine, and it should be. I always think lamb with some red wine with some mint flavor will be excellent, will be good pairing. So I would suggest pour with the France and Bordeaux, and from the Saint-Steph, Chateau Monthos, 2015. And the dessert, I will recommend the from brandy, like cognac. I will recommend NSC and XO. Yes. So you will be good pairing with this will have a lot of oaky flavor, and the Grand Marnier is based on the brandy, so I think it's suitable. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. That's it.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your wine pairing. I'd like to try that. All right. Please follow me here. Okay, so workshop number 3. Here is a summer promotion wine list of our restaurant. Please check the content and identify if there are any mistakes. If so, provide the correct information.
Okay. And could you please repeat?
Of course. Here is the summer promotion wine list of our restaurant. Please check the content and identify if there are any mistakes. If so, provide the correct information. You will have 3 minutes for this task, and the time starts now.
the on the white wine session, I believe Dr. Rosen is from the Moselle instead of Rheingau. And from the session second, the George de Vauquier, I suppose it's from the Côte de Nuit instead of the Côte de Bon. And the red wine session, on the third, the painful quench, I think it's just South Australia instead of Victoria. And the red wine session, fourth, the Biondi Santi is from the Toscana instead of Campania. And go back to the sparkling and champagne. Tatinga, I suggest the dead cuvée is Comte de Champagne instead of just Comte. And the wine session, the second, the Cloudy Bay, I suggest it's a Sauvignon Blanc instead of the Chardonnay. And the white wine session.
Time is up. Okay, so workshop number 4. Here we have a table of 6, and Mr. Chen is the host. Mr. Chen would like you to decant and serve a bottle of the red wine from Toro, Spain. Okay. For this task, you're gonna have 7 minutes. Okay. Would you like me to repeat?
Yeah.
Sure. We have a table of 6 guests here, and the host is Mr. Chen. Okay. He would like you to decant and serve a bottle of the red wine from Toro, Spain. Okay. Here's your station. Your 7 minutes starts now.
Okay. And so this is 1 year older, and from the 2016 Amarisa from the Toro region. Is it correct? Okay. bottle is in good condition. You might taste the wine, sir. Okay. Would you like to have a taste? Okay.
Okay, time's up. All right, so far so good? You okay? We're halfway already, okay? Good. Now we have doing the workshop number 5. So Mr. Chen really liked the wine you served, and he select 2 wines from our wine list.
Okay.
Please tell them about this wine and recommend 1 dish of European cuisine and 1 dish for Asia cuisine to pair with each wine.
Can you repeat again?
Of course. So Mr. Chen selected 2 wines from our wine list. Please tell them about this wine and recommend 1 dish of European cuisine and 1 dish of Asia cuisine to pair with each wine. For this task, you're going to have 3 minutes, and your time starts now.
Okay. For the second one, the Champagne Rosewood Vineyard Rare Muscat, Luther Grant, Australia. I believe I suppose it's a fortified wine, and I suggest we pair some dessert or some sweet, like for the Western cuisine. I will suggest the lemon tart. It has a little of it has some fruit, fresh fruit lemon. I think it will preparing with Muscat Luther Glen. And for the Asian cuisine, I'll suggest with the pineapple shrimp bowl. It's not kind of dessert, but it is sweet, and it's some mayonnaise on it. So I think it will match with the wine. And the first one is rare from Hungarian, and I will suggest pairing a more meaty and more tannin. It's kind of more tannin on it. And I'll suggest with a New Year beef strip, the steak. And for Asian cuisine, I will recommend pork belly stew. I think the herb will match with the egg. Yes, that's it.
Thank you very much for recommend. So please follow me to the next task. Here you go. So Mr. Chen, he saw this fancy device on our service table, and he would like you to tell him more detail about it and convince him to purchase this fantastic device from us. You will have 3 minutes.
Could you repeat again?
Of course. Mr. Chen saw this fancy device on our service table, and he would like you to tell him more in details and convince him to purchase this fantastic device from us. You will have 3 minutes. The time starts now.
Okay. And this device could keep the wine in the same temperature. It's like kind of the mini cooler. You can use it to put on, and which has have a round of a place to put every kind of wine, even champagne. You can put it in there. It will be okay. And but it's a portable battery, so you don't need to plug. And it's easy to carry. And I suppose it's light. And the minimum temperature should be at 8. But you must keep the wine at 8. Then put it on it. It wouldn't be sufficient to cooling for you. It's only for the keep the temperature on the set. Keep the temperature. Okay. And so I suggest you could just you could just buy one to your home, and you don't instead of use the ice bucket, because it kind of has a water will have on the bucket. It's sometimes how to clean, and it will be sloppy if you if some water just drop out on the floor. It won't be safe. Okay. I think the battery could last 5 hours, so it's quite convenient. So I will buy one. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
It's okay? Yeah. Good. You will buy one, I will buy one as well.
Yeah, good.
Fantastic. Good. Workshop number 7. For now, you can take out your mask. Okay? You have one white wine and one red wine. Please give full organoleptic description for each wine and identify the wine with the country and region of origin, grape variety, and vintage. For this task, you have 6 minutes.
Could you repeat again?
Of course. You have one white wine and one red wine. Please give full organoleptic description for each wine and identify the wine with the country and region of origin, grape variety, and vintage. Your 6 minutes start now.
This is number 1? Okay. Number one is white, and on sides it's clear, it's no gas, it's no sediment, and it's pale yellow, and viscosity Viscosity is medium viscosity. On nose, it's clean, it's powerful intensity, and it's developing. There's a lot of yellow fruit and like ripe peach, and some tropical fruit like pineapple and papaya. There's also some almond, and there's no oak indication, but I will check later. And on the palate, it's dry and it's medium plus acidity, and the alcohol is medium plus, and the body is medium plus body, and the finish is medium plus, and there's much more peach on the palate, and my initial conclusion is from the cold world and from the cold climate and the old world, and possible gravity is a Riesling and Pinot Gris, and yes range is between 1 to 3 years. And my final conclusion is it's Pinot Gris from the France, from the Alsace, and the vintage is 2019. And I suggest the serving temperature should be at 10 to 13. It should be perfectly to serve with some like a boiled pork belly. It's kind of a traditional Alsace cuisine, and also the boiled sauce. And the second one is red, and it's no gas, no sediment, and it's clean, it's clear, and it's deep ruby, and with the ring is the same, and viscosity is high viscosity, and on the nose it's clean, and it's developing. It's a powerful intensity, and it's more ripe fruit, like a ripe cherry, ripe black plum, and a blueberry. There's coffee and clove for the oak indication, and on the palate. It's a medium plus. It's dry and it's medium tannin. It's medium plus alcohol, and the tannin is medium, and it's full body and medium plus finish. And there's also the more dry and cooked fruit on the palate. My initial conclusion, the possible grape variety should be Malbec and should be Cabernet Sauvignon. And from the warm climate, from the New World, and vintage years range is between 3 to 5 years. And my final conclusion is it is a New World from the Argentina, from Mendoza, and it's Malbec, and the vintage is 2018.
Time's up.
Okay.
All right. So our last station. You don't need to take it.
Okay.
Yep. So workshop number 8. You have 4 spirits in front of you. Identify the type of spirits, country of origin, and if possible, the main ingredient used, potential age statement, and quality level. For this task, you will have 3 minutes.
Could you repeat again?
Of course. You have 4 spirits in front of you from 1 to 4. Okay? Identify the type of spirits, country of origin, and if possible, the main ingredient used, potential age statement, and quality level. Your 3 minutes start now.
Okay. And my left one is gin, and this is some juniper and some herb. And gin, I think, suppose it's gin from France. And my second left is the spirit is vodka, and from Poland. It's quite pure, and use the grain. And the third one is brandy. It's oaky brandy. It's cognac. Number 4 is whiskey. It's a very high alcohol whiskey. I suppose it's a Scotch. Alcohol should be, I think, 40 to 60.
Time's up. All right, let's give a big pause to candidate number 4. You can rest now a little bit, but we would like to invite all our audience stay here, relax. We're gonna prepare our final workshop.
请各位先不要离席，我们待会的话会有下一个环节去做评比。那也请4位的比赛选手稍微做个 stand by， 谢谢。
All right, ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy today's competition? I know some of you just arrived now, but it's okay. We still have the final task you can see. May I invite the 4 candidates from the number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4, please. And I will announce your judge now for each of you. So, Mr. Zhang, Mr. Rowena, please look after table number 1. Mr. Xavier, Mr. Amber, Miss Amber, and Mr. Kevin, please look at table number 2. Mr. Dinshin and Carlos, please look after table number 3. And Kenny, Shang, and Monina, please look at table number 4. So our judge is ready to go? Great. Now we have our final workshop. Please serve a bottle of Magnum champagne into 16 glasses on the pedestal table in front of you. For this task, you have 6 minutes. I will repeat again. Please serve a bottle of Magnum champagne into 16 glasses on the pedestal table in front of you. For this task, you have 6 minutes, and the time starts now. All right. Thank you very much for your hard work today. And you can start to, please, our work staff also can help to distribute the champagne for our audience. Okay, and you can sit back, relax, and enjoy a glass of champagne. We're gonna count the points now, and the ceremony will start in 20 minutes. Yeah.
好，我们可以请我们的工作人员可以下去分享冰，那也欢迎参赛选手也可以直接去分享今天各位的一个成果。评审们的那个评分表如果好了，可以直接转交给执行秘书，谢谢。那各位观赛人员的话，也先请不要离席，我们待会在20分钟后会帮各位做破题的部分。好 ，Ladies and gentlemen， 好，让我们来介绍一下这次的出题者是我们台湾侍酒师协会副会长 David 萧，还有今天的 Metro D 曾思浩先生，来欢迎两位。
我相信刚刚所有的呜都是给我们的思浩的。He has done a fantastic job, hasn't he? Yeah! Give a round of applause. Yes.
Thank you very much.
今天非常谢谢思浩，尤其是刚刚我们的这个理事，我们 Jerry 也有讲到，也是我们今天的这个 MC， 最主要讲到说，我们今天会非常非常重视那。不管是在比赛里面跟 TSA 所有传承，那尤其是思浩又是我们2020年的冠军，好，所以我们今天特别邀请他是来做我们这整场的 Metro D， 其实他是做了非常足的功课了。
不要这样讲，那个其他的冠军历届都在这里，你这样我要
因为你是最年轻，
最年轻的，
最年轻的可以吧？对 ，OK， 好，
好像是 Kevin 呢。
真的吗？好，等一下我们再报年纪吧。他这个时候我们私下讲就好，小房间讲这样可以吗 ？OK， 好。那我们今天稍微跟各位还是介绍一下，就是说，因为我们讲说教学相长嘛，对不对？所以那我相信说，各位今天的这4位的参赛者都是非常的优秀的，也之所以我们有机会进到我们的决赛。那我们在设计题目的方面来讲的话，有一个很重要的，我们会尽量去接近我们的总会 ASI， 就是 Association Sommelier International， 所以我们会尽量去跟国际接轨。那其实，在各位在比赛过程当中的话，会去尽量可以接到说，如果尤其是我们今年亚洲大洋洲赛是在我们台湾举办。所以呢，我们会尽量让各位都可以连接上国际的赛事的时候，我们就是在每一场比赛里面去帮各位准备可以走上国际的舞台。啊，所以我们在设计赛题里面，其实都是有这个最中心的思想在里面。那因为今天时间的关系，我们就不一一的去这个破题啊，我们可能抓几个重点，那以及是刚刚思浩，尤其他是在第一线看到我们今天4位参赛的选手里面，或许有些地方做得非常的精彩的，或者是有些地方，或许在4号的这个观察过程当中，会觉得说，我可以会推荐说，或许哪些地方可以加强之后，各位在往后的比赛可以更突飞猛进。OK， 好，那前面的几个我就很快的跳过，因为我相信各位在座的，我们常常在做比赛的时候，我们最想要知道的是什么？ Blind tasting 的答案是什么？对不对？但是，今天我们设计关卡里面有几个东西，相信各位可能也会觉得很有趣。来 ，Rex， 不好意思，帮我们下一张。餐酒搭配里面，今天我们这一张的菜单不是我们随便信手捻上去而已，这个是2星米其林的主厨特别帮我们设计的菜单。OK， 所以各位放心 ，You're in good hands。这个不是我们随便写的，而是我们请2星 Michelin 2-star restaurant 的 chef 帮我们特别出了这张菜单 ，OK？ 那其实里面有很多，刚刚有一个 twist 是我们要一个每一道菜都要搭酒，然后 最后有一个小小 twist 是用 spirit。对，所以其实它就是你在每一个考题里面，你都会要去 expect 说，我要去试想说，或许它有一点转折，或者是有一些彩蛋，那可能就是所谓的在各位都很厉害的过程当中，那谁可以脱颖而出的那个小小彩蛋 ？OK， 好，那我们再换到下一个，再下一个 ，OK， 好，那这个东西我相信，好，以前我们在比赛的时候，我们的考官们都考死我们，所以但是这个是毋庸置疑，这是一定会的，因为但是我们这一场比赛里面的时候，其实每一个所谓的那个9单的所谓的改错里面，一个好的考题都是会有各位一看就说啊，这个绝对错，我会知道。一个会说，我好像觉得有一点对，有点错，但是我稍微多知道一点的时候，我会去回答，然后以及就是可是我就明明就不知道，那个我们叫做 icebreaker， 就是你到最后的就是 make or break 的那个关卡。我们之后在台湾侍酒师协会我们的 FB 网站，我们的 FB 的 social media 上面，我们都会把正确答案放出来，我们就今天不一一的破解，因为我们今天时间关系。但是刚刚其实各位其实做的都蛮好的，尤其是我们要 encourage 各位，就是我们要让各位觉得我要有一点信心，所以尤其是在那个我们台湾人非常喜欢法国葡萄酒，尤其是勃艮第，对不对？所以刚刚在最后的那个2006年的，我们来自于那个法国的勃艮第，基本上各位都是有拿到分数的。怎么穆西尼怎么可能是 Premier Cru 嘛？一定是广库 ，Yes。但是各位刚刚我相信我们在比赛的时候一定都会紧张。那这个时候来那个4号，还有另外一个是 Côte du Nuit。OK， 所以其实一个赛题里面，它不一定只有一个错，它可能有好几个错。然后另外一个，我们再挑一个那 Cloudy Bay 的 Tikoko， 各位都有挑出来，它不是 Chardonnay， 它是 Sauvignon Blanc， 然后产区地点都没有错。但是这个就是考各位的一个对于酒款的就是那个我的历史里面知不知道够深的时候 ，Cloudy Bay Tikoko 的第一个年份是1996年。所以它不会有1995年 ，no way。包含另外一个，来，我再跟各位另外一个 example 是1995 Penfolds Grange Hermitage， 为什么错呢？第一个 Hermitage 我们是在
1989是最后一年份
，exactly， 所以1995它就没有 Hermitage 了，它不可以有。OK， 所以当然刚刚好几位有挑出来，它是 Victoria 是不对 ，McLaren Vale 是不对，是 South Australia， 但是各位在这个后面挑出来的时候，它其实前面还有更深层一步的答案在，就是它有更深层一步的错误在里面。那这个都是历届 ASI 的惯例的题目，这不是我们自己想的而已。OK， 所以大概诸如此类等等，或者像比方说 Bianchi Santé Fantastic Brunello di Montalcino 的时候，1978年 Brunello di Montalcino 还不是 DOCG， 它是 DOC。所以这个就是这是法规，尤其是意大利人非常对于他们的 DOCG 他们法规是非常的very proud of it。I'm
not sure about that
真的 OK
如果他们很 proud， 他们就不会做 Super Toscana。In a way，
我今天好，等，你等一下再去跟
OK，
所以这个都是在这个所谓题型里面的时候，他们就是有非常简单的、容易的，你一定会挑出来的，以及说我会去思考一下的，以及说我觉得我好像哪里冷门读到的，以及就是我就真的是不知道的。所以这个就是在比赛里面一个考题的设计，它会去有这样的关卡。OK， 然后来 Rex， 不好意思，帮我们再换到这个其实也是个经典的考题，就是餐酒搭配跟酒餐搭配。今天餐给各位了，去搭酒，以及我把它颠倒过来的时候，那今天给各位酒的时候，其实一个很重要的是先叙述酒，它是来自于哪里，它的味道是大概长得什么样子，它的风格是什么。像为什么我们在第二个时候，那个 River Glen Australia， 我们是有 Rare 的 Muscat， 他们是有 regulation 的，它是有 Classic Rare 等，它有4个 tier。所以你再去介绍说，它是 Red Muscat 的时候，因为它有被更多的 oxidize 的时候，它的味道会比较会有什么，也之所以我帮它搭配的欧洲料理是什么， 亚洲料理是什么。所以你要先叙述他说，哦，这个东西的味道，因为客人已经点了这一支酒，他可能不一定非常的完全认识说这支酒它长得什么样子，你要先叙述一下，然后再去帮他用逻辑的方式去做搭配。OK， 那当然这个只是考验各位，但是我相信像比方说第一款我们那个匈牙利的公牛血，其实对于我们台湾侍酒师应该都非常不陌生。第二个澳洲，因为其实澳洲我们大家对于澳洲酒其实应该都蛮熟悉的，也之所以我们稍微做一点小小的 twist， 就是我们在这一场比赛里面，其实我们并没有用到这个加烈酒，所以我们在题型里面我们用加烈酒在里面去做这一次的题型。OK， 好。这个时候，好，我们这个是最后一章了。这个时候，我相信各位一定最这个想要知道说我们今天的 blind tasting 是什么。那我们让4号来帮我们做 wine 的 review， 然后我做 spirit， 如何？
我都可以。
Please， 来。
Okay，it's my pleasure。那这一次的1白跟1红，我觉得大家表现都相当的不错。我们第一支是
Aligoté。Domaine
Chivy 2019年波贡 Aligoté。第二支是 Malbec， 来自 Argentina El Porvenir 2018，
所以它是 Cafayette。所以它其实都，因为其实在任何的比赛里面 ，blind tasting 都是要去让各位去叙述那个逻辑。各位最后其实猜到跟猜不到，或者是其实我们今天在观察的时候，其实大家对于新旧世界猜的准度都非常的高，所以那个各位其实都是有分数的，因为那是逻辑性上面你的颜色、香气跟味道，然后最后你得到的逻辑，得到的答案就是你的逻辑的叙述。所以其实我们这一次在做这一个的 blind tasting， 其实我相信各位有在参赛那个初赛的时候都知道。我们初赛的 blind tasting 是旧世界卡奥的 Malbec，OK， 所以其实我们就是 play on， 就是有点 play on 这一次的这个比赛。然后刚刚因为我们现在那个目前刚好手上没有，但是其实还有一个很重要的重点，我们在最后去 review 那个烈酒的时候，刚刚还有一个很重要的就是侍酒师有一个很重要的工作叫做 make a good sale。所以刚刚那台里面的时候，我们为什么今天摆在这边，是一个很重要的。各位有没有在初赛的时候仔细听我们的 briefing？ 所以我们埋那个梗埋了很久了。当时我们在介绍的时候，各位是在翻书翻得很认真，还是有仔细听我们安排的每一件事情 ？OK， 所以有时候我们在 briefing 的时候是非常重要，可以去听这些说哦，可能魔鬼就藏在细节里面。OK， 好，这个时候来，我还是spirits， 其实大家今天做的其实也不错，从左至右。第一个是 vodka， 然后但是各位不用担心，是我们这样，因为刚刚4号有讲一个是 potential main ingredient 的时候，因为 vodka 你猜到 vodka 的时候，其实你的分数已经拿到了。你不管今天是讲 grain， 还是讲 potato， 还是讲如果今天有人猜出来是 grape。Of course, fantastic， 但是其实它都是次要，因为你已经猜到是 vodka， 所以我们不会去因着你后面猜的它的 main ingredient 是什么去 penalize 你们 ，OK？ 第二个是 gin， 所以 again， 其实我们 gin main ingredient 是没有分数的，为什么？它是 highly rectified spirit， 它是一个 aromatized spirit， 所以当你猜到 gin 的时候，你已经正确了。OK， 所以各位的分数里面，我们绝对是非常非常细节，在每一个 detail 里面会比重放在该有的地方。然后第三个，那时候好像其中有一个 candidate 猜得非常的漂亮啊，是这个 whisky， 是 blended whisky 12-year-old from 苏格兰。那最后一个其实各位其实都很近，但是我们今天稍微放一点点 twist， 它是葡萄为单位没有错，但是它不是 cognac， 它是 armagnac， 是 XO yes。所以它是葡萄为单位 ，yes， 但是 we're gonna play a little twist， so that's where the fun is. All right， so 这个部分的话，我们今天在各位参赛者这个中间 performance 4号有没有想要再跟各位 encourage 的部分？
如果今天有就是现场观众有看到，就是4位参赛者中有2位其实表现的比较熟悉，比较热恋，其实他们也很久以前就开始出来参加比赛。有另外2位其实是蛮新面孔出来比赛的。那我今天比较想要讲的是， 请你在比赛的时候想象你是在餐厅的一个状况，你不会很安静。当你觉得很安静的时候，就是有问题的时候，就是你应该要讲话的时候。对，那这个东西当然是只能靠未来练习，多有一些经验才有办法做到。因为评审不会跟你讲你要干嘛，他就是要看你的反应。那你怎么样去反应呢？就是你怎么样去拿到这个分数。那这是我自己对于参加比赛的一个分享跟了解。那就是多参加，多看网络上有很多 ASI 的比赛的影片，他们也不藏私。除了以前比较早的，可能那时候没有录影记录，你现在从2019年之后的，基本上你都看得到。那这些人可以站在 ASI， 可以站在比如说非洲、欧洲跟北美、南美洲的这些 candidate 都有一定的实力。那你可以去多研磨，然后去多看。我相信这也是一个 trend， 就是大家怎么样去做一个比赛，跟怎么样去未来的比赛方向会是什么。那当然，我只能说还好，我2020就已经拿过冠军，因为我看今年的考题其实很难。对 ，David， 你有什么要分享的吗？
我相信我们现在是非常想要知道我们今天的最后的总决赛之后我们的名次，所以我们现在是不是我们再把我们的麦克风交还我们今天 MC Jerry？
好，谢谢 David。目前的话分数已经总结出来了，那我们先邀请我们的台湾侍酒师会长定兴先上台为我们颁奖。来有请定兴这边请。好，另外的话也麻烦4位选手往我这边报到，谢谢。来，4位选手，我们先给选手一个热烈的掌声好吗？因为今天参加比赛实至不易啊。来，4位选手往这边，来这边依序1、2、3、4，4名站好，谢谢。OK，1、2、3、4，谢谢。好。那分数的部分的话，目前的话已经在我们家秘书长手上。那我们先去颁布第4名殿军。好，麻烦交定兴。
辛苦大家，我跟你们一样紧张，我不知道是谁。OK， 第4名。OK， 那现在开奖，第4名。2022台湾最佳侍酒师大赛殿军是我们的林廷良先生。第一次参赛就有这个成绩，实属不易，请大家多给点热烈掌声，谢谢。
好，我们谢谢今天的参赛选手。那紧接着的话，我们要颁布第3名的选手，那一样就麻烦秘书长 pass 一下，谢谢。
第3名，2022台湾最佳侍酒师大赛第3名是蔡梦琪，恭喜！同样也是第一次参赛就拿到第3名，非常不容易。
好，来。麻烦摄影大哥去抓一个好的角度，谢谢。
好，一样靠这边喽，1、2、3，好，谢谢。
好，紧接着的话，我们要邀请我们今年的赞助商，由奔赴品牌大使 Stephanie Lee 上台为我们颁奖。我们欢迎 Stephanie。
我们一样请
那个
蔡梦琪，我们一样
对，一样在中间。
您还没有那么快要退回去。
对，我们第3名有奖项哦，不要客气，不要客气。来，麻烦 pass 给我们的。
你站中间，你站中间。
好，麻烦摄影大哥帮我抓一个好的角度，谢谢。
好，看我这边，我把金马奖牌稍微往前摆一点。对，漂亮，好，来到1、2、3，好，谢谢。
谢谢。好，我们选手回到位置，谢谢。好，我们的第4名、第3名都结束了，然后我们紧接着会比较刺激的环节。 OK，sorry。第3名的话，麻烦那个选手在我们往前一点。我们这边还有一个松杰代表，麻烦上前为我们颁奖。对。
这边您先为我们帮您。
请问 Jason 在吗 ？OK， 好，谢谢。好，来，我们拿好我们今天的奖品，然后我们面朝一下摄影大哥。好，谢谢我们今天的赞助商，谢谢选手。然后2位我们可以回到原位，我们稍等一下。好，紧接着的话就是要颁布我们的冠军跟亚军。那这2位的话已经是元老等级的，来，2位请到中间，2位请到中间，不要客气哦，来。好，一样的话就由我们的会长来颁布今天的冠军是，
在颁布之前，我想先请问这2位元老等级有没有什么感想？
我还不是元老吧？不知道，突然觉得一切来得好快哦，脑袋变空白。
那我们请另外一位年纪更大的。
年纪当然我不是元老，对，就很幸运就可以再进来决赛。那当然就是我觉得结果没这么重要，但是希望能让自己越来越好，这样。
掌声鼓励鼓励。
我要先提醒哦，待会的冠军明天记得要早起。明天我们还有国手选拔赛，大家不要忘记了。就如果睡过头，就弃权的话，这样就也挺开心的啦。不过就有点可惜哈。
对。
OK， 所以我们要
先颁布冠军。对。
哇哦，我好紧张哦。OK， 那2022台湾最佳侍酒师冠军是。我觉得我是不是该站在他们俩中间，要抓了2只手这样子？
也可以啊 ，OK 啊。要，来，手牵起来，来，我们2020台湾最佳侍酒师冠军是。
往前，我们先往前2步。
往前2步 ，OK。Max， 恭喜 Max！ 来，我们先恭喜 Max， 但是我们先颁发第2名的奖项。来 Max， 我们先回到原本的地方。
好，其实这2位的分数没有差很多，所以我们一样先给贝斯热烈掌声，谢谢。那同时颁发我们的奖牌。
好，
这边喽，1、2、3，好，谢谢。
好，紧接着的话，请稍等一下，我们还有我们的赞助商想要颁奖，我们先欢迎奔赴 Stephanie Lee 去上台为我们颁奖。谢谢，好，紧接着稍等一下，来，我们的奖品先给我们的工作人员。好，紧接着我们欢迎亚瑟的代表 Cecile 上台为我们颁奖。
好，再来1、2、3 ，OK， OK， 好，谢谢。
好，谢谢两位。好，我们最后一个有请松杰的代表 Jason 上台为我们颁奖。
好，1、2、3。OK， 好，谢谢。
来，我们看向另外一个摄影大哥。好，谢谢两位。好，紧接着我们最后的压轴，我们的光环将落在我们的冠军身上，有请我们的 Max 往前。来，这边。我们有请会长来为我们颁奖。
好，看我这边1、2、3。OK， 好，谢谢。
好，谢谢。好，我们稍微止步一下，来有请我们的奔赴的大使代表 Stephanie Lee 上台继续为我们颁奖。好，来两位，我们看一下摄影大哥。
好，我们
你的奖牌要拿好哦，对。来，两位，我们往前一点，让摄影大哥比较好拍照。来这边请，好，谢谢。
好，我们再往右边一小步。对。好，好，从这边1、2、3。OK， 好，然后。
我们看向另外一台。对。好，谢谢。好，接下来的话，我们有请亚社代表 Cecile 为我们颁奖。来，我们两位不要客气，站在中间一点，中间一点，对。开香槟，开香槟，开香槟。好，两位的话，请看前面的摄影大哥，谢谢。
好，1、2、3。OK， 好。
好，紧接着的话是要有请我们松杰的代表 Jason 来为我们上台颁奖。你的奖牌要拿，对，不要忘了，对，奖牌很重要。OK， 好，谢谢两位。紧接着的话，由我们的法国在台协会的代表金福安小姐来为我们颁奖。来，两位，我们看前面的摄影大哥，谢谢。
好，从这边1、2、3。OK， 好。你来看那边。
好，谢谢两位。好，我们还有一个最后的协会是 Representative of the New Zealand Office, Mrs. Tina Wilson. Welcome.
Okay, look at me. 1, 2, 3.
OK, thank you. 好，那这边的话，我们就将所有的 哦，sorry，我们还有最后一个代表忘记了，对不起，这边跟各位道歉。这边的话还有一个美丽庄园的代表，然后会跟我们这次的冠军去做一次的一个签约的合作。那有请美丽庄园的代表上台。
要介绍一下吗？
请 Eric 介绍一下。
我们请美丽庄园的代表 Eric 来跟我们简。
你要先介绍一下。哦，对，这个签了会代表什
么？谢谢侍酒师协会的各位，谢谢今天的所有的参赛者，然后非常荣幸我叫 Eric， 然后今天因为 Max 是我最熟悉的一位 sommelier， 结果没想到今天冠军就落在他手上，所以今天我相信我们这个不管是赞助或这个品牌代言人的这个资格是非常非常开心，对这个投资值得。所以呢，今天的话，我们非常荣幸，就是说我们跟侍酒师协会以及跟 Max 这边未来我们会有一系列的一些品牌合作，所以呢，我们就正式要把这个年度品牌代言人大使，对，然后呢颁给 Max。谢谢。
签名。
我们这边有请 Max 来帮我们签名。好，谢谢。那麻烦摄影师大哥帮我们去做一个合影记录，谢谢。
好，看我这边，1、2、3，再说1、2、3 ，OK， 好，谢谢。
好，谢谢。来，最后的最后，我们将今天的麦转向我们今天的会长，来为我们大家做一个总结。来，有请会长。
谢谢大家。就是因为有各位的支持，所以我们才能够顺利的完成这个比赛。那也因为有各位的支持，那台湾侍酒师也才能够蓬勃发展。那不管怎么样，就是千言万语尽在不言中。那衷心感谢大家，那也请未来也请多多支持指教。那还有，请各位也不要忘记，我们明天是3年1度的国手选拔赛。那请各位就是一样，就是如果有报名的就欢迎亲临现场。那如果来不及报名的也没有关系，那请观看我们的粉专的直播，来帮自己喜欢的选手加油打气。那再次感谢，谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。那是不是有这个机会可以跟4位一起合照呢？
来，麻烦选手往前站。那摄影大哥帮我 stand by。C 位。好，我们 close 一点。
5位，我们稍微往前一小步，再往右边，对，往你们右边一小步，对，好漂亮。好，看我这边喽。1、2、3，来试哦。1、2、3。OK， 好，我这边。
稍等一下，我想邀请所有辛苦的工作人员来一起合照，好不好？
麻烦后方工作人员请往前。
对，今天就是动员了非常多的人力所以我想要就是跟大家一起合照。
麻烦后方工作人员，
所有工作人员，秘书处，然后主持人。那个评审们，拜托我们一起来合照好不好？张总，然后那个明天要开始厮杀的历届冠军们，那个来那个冠军们往前站，明天要厮杀的6位往前站。
要厮杀的。评审。
今天所有的评审们，我们一起来合照好不好？
会长就跑到旁边去，在中间。
Lefty Lefty。
都帮我稍微站摇起来，近一点，摇起来，要起一点。后面的人可能要站前面的人的缝隙，好不好？这边可以，这边也可以来站。你不用担心，我们站2排就好了，够高，站2排就好了，旁边也可以站的。后面看起来的朋友，我们插个缝隙。
现在可以脱口罩吗？台湾的防疫规定可以脱口罩吗？
拍照好。
拍照可以哦，那大家要不要把口罩拿起来？
先不怕被我得罪。
那个记得今天晚上回家去快筛一下。
看不到，你想要稍微侧身，但对侧身站住。